Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugga Bros? It's Friyay. We're here hanging and chilling. It's time for the HMG TNA No Surrender Watch Along and Bell Count. Whoop, whoop. Hope you're all having a great week. Hope you had a great week. Let's kick off the weekend. Happy Friyay. Yeet, yeet. You sure you signed your NDA, pal? Hey, what's up, Lab Rat? Whoop, whoop. What are they testing on you tonight? I think I'm going to go 8 bells tonight. I'm going to go 8. We're going into the main show. Give me a shot at downtown Nashville, pal. Right, they're doing the intro package. I'm gonna go cook throw some bacon in the air fryer. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, it turns out it still needs to thaw for a little bit longer. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Hope all's going well. And Dakota Rice in the house. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, Gruss? You doing well? What to do with you? And we got the Packer himself in the house. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Ben? Nice. Sorry about that, man. Yep, happy Friday the 13th. I thought they said they're kicking it off with the women's battle royal. Now it's that 1-on-1 between Mara Sade and Tessa. Or is this the battle royal? Or am I missing something here? Yeah, this is the Battle Royal. For some reason I thought there was Tess on March Day tonight. I don't know. I'm tripping. And get me Cora Jade, pal. Whoop, whoop. And get me OnlyFans. For real, especially Elena. Hey, there's Rosemary. Where the fuck she been? This has legit been Rosemary's first appearance on TV in 6 months at least. Yeah, that's what I'm rooting for in this one. I don't know. I could have something to do with that string of injuries that she seems to keep having. Just watch. She'll surprise you. Hey, what's up, cold blooded? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. Happy Friyay. Well, there's Rosemary gone. Shit. Yeah, how's this for a TNA dropped ball? Harley Hudson and Mila Grace. They had this really they did this really nice and creative like intro to characters for them where they basically told their life story and who they are and how they got into the business and also real life stuff about them. And he started to get to feel like he started to get to know them. And then they did absolutely nothing after that. Ooh, these hits are rough. Yup. And then some of these strikes, my God. Nope. Wrong. Completely wrong. Hey, what's up, Scott Woodford? Happy Friday. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, definitely need a little something to get through this. Yeet, yeet. Oh, got her right in the cooch. Like literally right in the snatch. Dude, like, well, she was holding her up there on the corner, like fingers right up in there. Yeah, between Nia and Lash, they could hold like the main women's belts, or they could all be holding belts, tag and singles. But also, you could get rid of some belts too. Oh, completely whiffed that kick. Hey, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop, whoop. And Jody Threat is the new #1 contender to the TNA Knockouts World title. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, total whiff. Yeah, like you always say, the 10,000 hour rule. They just need the time and the reps. Sonic boom. Yeah, she should have waited till tomorrow. That sucks. What? Which of the uncles is it then? Decent. She's decent. I mean, there's definitely something there. Like, she's definitely a chip off the old block. They actually did an angle this last night where she was hugging him for thanking him for the opportunity, but then as she was hugging him, she pickpocketed the Cobra. So hopefully they remember that and it comes into play in the finish. Yeah, we're all surrendering, Deucey. Oh, that's 2 belts. Yeah, so those are pretty sweet, pretty funny. To be fair. I think I've seen her use it a few times. That would be a cool tribute. That would be a cool tribute. Yeah, the early like the very early live wire, that was something different. Like in one segment you had McMahon, Hayes, Sonny, Cornette, and Russo, and then later on in that same segment, they get a phone call from Bruce from Connecticut, and it's Paul Heyman. He was in that. Hey, what's up, Jay Hall? Whoop whoop. Happy Friyay. Hope yours is going well. Always good to see you. was as bad as my hole. Whoop, whoop. So I'm guessing he's some up-and-comer country guy from Nashville. Oh, and they do know each other. Okay. And that's 3 belts. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, just picturing that on my makes my back hurt. Oof. The only silver lining out of that is the table protected her head from whiplash. Possibly. Hey, what's up, Liz? Whoop, whoop. Happy Friyay. Hope yours is going well. Yeah, he's somehow evaded the cuts, but I think him appearing on TV, I think that kind of indicates we're going to cut you. We're going to get at least one last match out of you. Ooh. Trey just completely ate shit and landed on the lower of his back. Yeah, Trey just took it like a flip dive to the outside, and like his entire lower back ate it. Okay, so is that Jelly Roll sitting next to Carlos Silva? I think so. Over under, we see Jelly Roll appear in TNA. All right, I gotta say that's a creative spot with the apron. I've never seen that done before. They are definitely different. They are very different levels of whatever it is that they're doing. However, with Ariana acting heel, you're pretty much giving away the fact that she's gonna do something dirty and become the new Knockouts champion tonight. As you know, despite her actions, it's kind of tipping the hand there. Like, for example, they've been doing this angle where Ariana was acting like she was remorseful and was, not liking Stacks cheating and using dirty tactics, and they're leading to a rift between them. But now she's like fully on board with it all of a sudden. And if I'm Santino watching this, I'm going, hey, wait a second. Hang on, dog wants to be right back. All right, back. Sorry about that. Going good, Jay Hall. Hope yours is going well. Or how is yours going? Whoop, whoop. Oh! Oh! Damn, bro. It's like they knew they were fucked, and it's like, at least they recognized, fuck how it looks. Just make sure we don't die. What was? Seems like people are off their game tonight. So I've never seen Trey fuck up like this. I should say rarely. Most of the time, his big fuck up is on his entrance. Yeah, Friday the 13th is real, pal. Hang on, I gotta change feeds here real quick, cause mine's no, I'm not joking. The feed I was watching, its account expired in the middle of the show. That's the first time I've seen that one happen. That's the first time I've seen that one happen. Exactly, Lab Rat. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a new one. Yeah, the 13th strikes everywhere, pal. Yeah, we got AI Don Stevens. Don Stevens net. Yeah, all of these are crashing. Sorry, one. I sincerely apologize. I did not expect this to happen. Like, there's no way I could expect seeing this coming. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is a first. What's up, Arcar Blue? Whoop whoop. Yeah, they're all on that. They're all on that. I'm gonna try something different here. That didn't do it. Yeah, I have. That is the first I have ever seen that happen before. This one's doing the same thing. Seriously, I apologize, guys. This was certainly not on the menu. Yeah, all of them are messed. They are all messed. No kidding. I thought there'd be like maybe like a Triller one or a Fight TV one or something like that. We might call an audible and go to SmackDown. Yeah, if you could get one, that'd be great, please. Thank you. Yeah, 'cause all these are just like at the account page. Oh, Tammy, I'm gonna go to a commercial break. Nice. Dude, this is crazy. All right, if I can get this ad to fuck off, we'd be good. Nope, it's the same one. Holy shit. Wow. Let's try this one. Come on. Thank you for verifying that I am a human. All right, we got three more options on the site still. Three more. Let's see what we can get. Nothing. You guys, I am so sorry. Seriously, I am so sorry. All right, that one's a bust. Yeah, we'll do SmackDown. We'll just do SmackDown. I'll keep an eye out if anything changes. Need a cheers, genitals, for that one. Guards! More guards! And I completely forgot I had bacon in the air fryer during all of that. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Whoop, whoop. Yes, this is the worst time. One of the worst times of the year for me for allergies. All right, never mind. We're back with no surrender. We are back with no surrender. And we got Mance Warner and what's this dude's name again? Mike Jackson. As old as this dude is, and he can still go like that, hey, props to him. Yeah, no surrender, almost surrendered, pal. But no white flags here tonight. So I ended up getting Jimmy John's tonight. And when I get Jimmy John's, one thing I like to do is cook some bacon in the air fryer and throw that on there. Yep, especially when you can cook it, make it taste better yourself for way cheaper. Thank you, Oracar Blue. Thank you. Really appreciate it. But it actually, the feed actually got fixed. So we are actually good right now. Really thank you for the effort. If this didn't kick on, we would be using that. But seriously, appreciate you doing that. And thank you. Okay, cool. So less stress on that one, all the better. All right, so we just saw Mance Warner turn babyface, pal. And it looks like we got a feud with AJ Francis on the coming up. Yeah, it earns a cheers, genitals. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal, the real AJ of TNA. Oh, so Stacks lost. Yeah, I missed that, man. Yeah, I missed the finish of that. So we have a new international champion, Trey Miguel. Whoop whoop. I can see that. And also, it sends a good message. Like, he legit left with the Rascals, signed to AEW. His deal fell through. TNA was like, yeah, we'll welcome you back. Not only that, we'll put a belt on you. See, what's our count right now? I think we're at 3. Yeah, World, X, and International. Give me the new bird lady, pal. Though I gotta say, those actually look nice, and that if they're supposed to be Angels' wings, yeah, they look good. Those look like really nice Angels' wings. Man, I was so sure they were gonna push Indy to the top of like as the like top knockout. That ended up not happening. Give me George Iceman, pal. And that's now 5 belts. Of course, you make sure to hit the Shawn Michaels pose. Mr. Elegance, that is. Hey, yo. Mr. No Monikers needed in the house and soon to be HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friyay, Todd. Hope yours is going well. Always good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. 8. I think that's a good number. I'm going with that as well. In fact, I'm pretty sure Labyrinth went with that as well. Let me go back and check. Yeah, he did. Well, let's just say there's been a lot of weird things that have happened tonight so far. Like we've seen some people just off their game tonight so badly that it was. There was a spot during the Trey and Stacks match where they did something on the top rope, and it looked like they knew they fucked up and slipped, and something was going to go wrong, and they made sure to the way they adjusted it was to just basically protect and save themselves instead of making it look good. And then we had this is the first time I'd ever seen this during any of these watch-alongs. The feed that the stream is coming off of, the first time I ever saw their account end in the middle of a stream. Yeah, Friday the 13th and a full moon. Yeah, that is that's an astrological, numerological recipe for disaster, pal. If you believe in that. Yeah, how often does that happen? Right in the middle of it. Oh, your account's expired. Renew. Cheers, genitals. Cool. Thank you for that clarification. Yeah, I'm definitely not up to date on that. Yeah, give me Vania Vegas Blackout Jones, pal. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Oh, damn shit, dude. Well, glad you didn't. Glad to have you still here with us. Whoop, whoop. Hey, so that means you're about, let's see, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hey, 18 days away, pal. So I like your odds. Hey, we believe in you, pal. Whoop, whoop. And last I checked for No Surrender, they actually sold out like the initial setup. Like they sold the first round of available tickets and they had to open up more seats. So that's a good sign. That's always a good sign. Whoop, whoop. So I thought it had a sneeze coming. Sorry. Yeah, Ben was saying that earlier. It's actually been a pretty decent match. Oh, nice, Todd. Yeah, that's really where that's where wrestling should have went. That's the direction wrestling should have went. Was what Lucha Underground was doing. Hey, what's up, SSIN? Not sure what you mean. Oh, cool, nice. Hope you're having a good time. That's weird. Mine does, and oh shit, it's Mickie James, pal. All right, so looks like we're. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Mickie James is back, and looks like it's going to be her and Ash. It's going to be a program with her and Ash, which I'm with. I'm with that. Her and Ash, that'd be some good shit. Whoop whoop. I mean, I would assume so. They would not have her do this if they were not. They didn't. If they were going to do something with her. Like unless she's back for like short term for a program, that wouldn't make it. This wouldn't make any sense. I think I think she might have had a concussion before and been sidelined by it, but I'm not 100% sure what her issues are, if she has any. Yeah, maybe doing a move where basically your knees are slamming somebody's head back of the back of somebody's head into the mat off the top rope is not a good idea. Yeah, and apologies for all the sneezing and having to blow my nose. It's one of those times of the year for me, unfortunately, where I got to deal with some pretty shitty allergies. Yep, good, terrific call. Terrific call. Jazz is probably one of the best coaches you could hire for NXT. Tremendous hire. Absolutely tremendous hire. Yeah, having a Jazz on the coaching staff would be so great for those kids. They better. They better. Jazz, yeah, Jazz has so much to impart that she can impart and pass on to the next generation. Yeah, men too. Men too. She could teach. Yeah, she could teach the men as well. That's how damn good she is. Whoop whoop. BDE is one of these dudes who I really believe he does have a future. He just needs to. It's just he needs to put the work in, and please, for the love of God, hit the gym and eat protein. For the love of God, hit the gym and eat protein, and keep working and keep working in the ring. Get your reps in. Get as many bookings as you can. All right, I like that open BDE doing a dive to get the advantage early on. That makes sense. But of course, EY being the heel gets the low blow. Yep. And they just said on commentary, this is his 27th actual match. Boy, I hope this kid is humble. I hope this kid is humble because that's the only thing that's going to save him from getting completely eviscerated in the locker room. Yeah, a social media guy getting a TNA pay-per-view spot for his 27th match. You don't think the knives are going to be out in that locker room? Ooh, that blockbuster looked rough, but it could have went worse. Of course, I think a lot of that was Eric kind of saving it with his, base and strength. EY 100. I guarantee you. I would actually bet money Eric Young was the one who put together this entire match himself. Or just said, hey, kid, just listen to me. Do everything I tell you. You'll be all right. Oh, yeah. 05. Yeah, 05 Randy Orton would have made this kid's life hell. All right, good to hear, Dan. Good to hear. Good to hear. But still, like, I would get him. Yeah, hopefully once she gets backstage, like they do a much more deeper look and seeing like a much more thorough concussion protocol and investigation. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. He was. Yep. Yeah, trained by Sammy Callahan and Ace Austin. Yeah, I have seen that as well. I just hope he just remember that the worst thing you can do is get a big head, because then that's basically like blood in the water for the Sharks, and gives the backstabbers a reason to get an excuse to get the knives out. Yeah, you can never give the Sharks blood. You can never give the backstabbers a reason to get them out, get the knives out. That's one of the worst things you can do in wrestling. Stay humble, shut the fuck up. We need to stay small, and you should survive. Cheers, genitals. Whoop, whoop. The BDE's the fact this match is going as long as it is, I got to believe BDE is being tested, but he's also being tested with a guy like Eric Young, who I see. Okay, how long can he go? I think the test is, can he work like a long pay-per-view match? And while there's definitely some stuff to nitpick, he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. I think it's because he's following the vet and listening to Eric Young, which that itself is the test. If you can listen to the vet and follow along and do what he tells you, you'll be all right 9 times out of 10. Again, admittedly, I'm speaking a little bit from being the guy in the young guy spot for something so similar to this, where it's just like just do what I tell you to do. Everything will be all right. You're trained. You're good. Just listen to me and follow along. Dude, this has been a tremendous match. For what it's been a tremendous match. And this is also a great example of the phrase, it takes two to tango. Because, yeah, while Eric Young is carrying the match, BDE is doing his part, listening and following the vet and doing what he's supposed to do. Now, yeah, can we critique the execution? Absolutely. But the fact is, the dude, BDE still, he's passing the test and doing what he's supposed to do. Like, where he's going wrong, that's shit we can work on. It's all good. No, this would be the worst time for him to go into business for himself, Gruss. Like, if I'm in the office and I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, all right, we're sticking with BDE. We got something here. The crowd's behind him now. This has been a tremendous match. And again, yes, a lot of the credit should absolutely go to Eric Young as the veteran, as the ring general calling and leading the match. But BDE being a good soldier, executing the general's orders. Dude, I'm impressed. This has been my favorite match of the night so far. Yeah, this is my number one match of the night. Tremendous job. Both men absolutely did a fantastic job. Yeah, EY just made BDE tonight. He just made BDE tonight. Yep. Dude, BDE just got an education tonight. He just got a crash course in the field education tonight. And from everything that we saw, he seems like he was learning the lessons and getting it. Yeah, I was very impressed with this. Very impressed with that. Good shit. And now we're making matches for this Thursday on AMC. Whoop, whoop. All right, so while we're getting in the video packages and entrances for the women's knockouts title match, I'm going to pack a bowl, step outside from the Smoky Toki. Whoop, whoop. Seriously, that EY BDE match was so much better than it had any right of being. But it was because both guys working together. EY playing his role of the veteran and carrying the rookie, the green kid, and the green kid being humble and respectful enough to listen and respect the veteran leading him and do what he was told. That's why that match worked. And to me, if I'm the office watching this, I'm like, okay, BDE gets it. We're moving forward with him. All right, stepping outside. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. While true, it would also depend on you listening to him and not going into business for yourself and being like, oh, I'm over. Like a lot of these younger guys in some of these locker rooms would do these days. And that's now 6 belts? It would take some bells and whistles, but there is a way that you could go over on that. There is a way that can make it happen. Granted, it would be a lot of bells and whistles and overbooking, but they can make it happen. Yeah, we wouldn't be seeing that one happening. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Gruss. Instead of the match we just saw with Eric Young and BDE. All right, whoever was on the camera made sure to lean back at an angle for that kick. Good camera work. Whoop, whoop. All right, so Danny Luna's running out here, but now I got security. This has been a decent show so far, I think. All right, so now we kind of got a bit of a Chekhov's gun situation here. Because now that we've seen Dani Luna, well, then shouldn't she somehow get involved in the finish? Like you would think that, right? You know, that's been a literary device for, you know, who knows how long. None, unfortunately. This has been a good match so far. I think it was is that two women's matches back to back, I think. No, we had Eric Young versus BDE. My bad. My bad. That's my bad. I forgot about that. Oh, really, pal? Okay. I might have a sneeze coming. One sec. Now we're good. I think. This venue kind of reminds me of the OG Asylum from back in the day. Like they're a little bit bigger. That's how you sell superplex, pal. Now give me fighting spirit, pal. Another great camera shot. So it looked like from that angle that she killed her with that kick. Okay, so if I'm the ref and I see the belt in the ring, I'm getting it out. Yeah, this is kind of making the ref look stupid here. Okay, never mind. They actually did it. Okay. I spoke too soon. They actually did. Do it correctly. And new TNA Knockouts World Heavyweight Champion, Ariana Grace, after a Cobra strike into her finisher. And of course, here's Carlos Silva here to present it to her. There was a very like it was kind of they did a blink and a missy on last night's Impact where when it's Ariana's hugging Santino, she reached into Santino's pocket and basically pickpocketed the Cobra from him. So at least there's actually that makes sense. That would be an interesting choice. Like I could see Santino getting desperate and going to her. That would make sense. All right, well, cheers, genitals. New champion. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that'd be the worst. Okay, I like this. It looks like we're going to see a pairing of Rich Swann and BDE together. I like this. And they're bonding over video games. I'm digging this. Like a millennial gamer with a Gen Z gamer. I'm digging this. Yeah, if that's a great pairing right there. That's actually a terrific pairing. Rich Swann and BDE. Because who better to have to be close and work with BDE and help him come up and be like a tag team, be his tag team partner pretty much than Rich Swann. Huh. That's not a bad idea. Mania is kind of a long shot, but if there's ever, I could see that being like a cross promotional show, like a special one of those. All right, no sneeze on that one. Sorry. It's time for the 8-man tag team match. Whoop, whoop. Give me the righteous, pal. Yeah, here's what sucks about this angle. It was literally just is a replay of what we just did, except the Hardys are like, okay, I'll trust you this time. Huh? And it looks like that's 9 belts. Yeah, because Matt has one of the 4th rope tag belts with him. Yeah, so 9 belts. So if we're going by Price is Right rules, it's a 3-way tie. Whoop, whoop, for a bell count winner. Winners being Lab Rat, Todd, and myself. Whoop, whoop. And you got to give props to the Hardys for them still being in the shape that they're in. Wait, never mind. That's now 10 belts. We are now at 10 belts. But again, it does not matter because it's still Price is Right rules. But unless there's any change, the final bell count tonight is going to be 10. Yes, we got it. I forgot. We got to count for the Hardys' 4th rope belts. Whoop, whoop. Indeedy. I think so. We think got another hour to go. I think we got this match, and then we got the tag match of Santana and Leon Slater versus Nick Nemeth and Eddie Edwards. It's like I'm trying to find out if there's something else in there too. Like I knew there was something else in there, something else in here. Yeah, so it's this match and then the tag match. That's the and that's it for No Surrender. Whoop, whoop. So this is probably gonna go a little bit long. All right, so as we're like doing the whole obligatory everybody in the ring fighting each other spot, I'm gonna take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Hammer in the house. Whoop whoop. Too legit to quit. Always a pleasure. Happy Friyay. Hope your start to the weekend's been great. Always a pleasure to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hold it in any longer. If you Hammer, if you get a chance, the EYBDE. I would love to hear your breakdown and analysis of that match. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Because to me, I thought that was a great example of a veteran leading a young green kid and a young green kid being respectful, listening, and doing what he's supposed to do. Oh, nice, lab rat. Mmm. Sounds delicious. Oh yeah, her SmackDown's been pretty eventful tonight, with people possibly getting hurt. Yeah, I heard like Nia took a really nasty bump where like the upper half of her back hit the table, but then like the bottom of her spine hit the and hips hit the floor first. Like, ooh. Like that's a great way. That's an easy way to have some spinal fractures there. Let's just hope that nothing's wrong and it's just rest it up. You'll be all right. Damn it. I remember Nia's also kind of getting up there in age a little bit. We kind of forget that she's been around for a while. How old is she? Let's look. 41. Ooh, and that landing did not look like it was comfortable for Jeff. Oof. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes like you used to. And then end it with the dive, pal. Make that 2 dives. There's one. So I remember hearing Ben put over this one dude that he worked with called Bill Collier. And then come to find out, that dude's Agent Zero right here. Like this big jack dude that's working for Order 4, that's Agent Zero. That's Bill Collier. For some reason, it looks kind of like a cross between, in a weird way, a cross between Test and Cross. If that makes sense. Hey, what's up, Nell? So good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. I'd say about 30, 45 minutes left. So we're in the semi-main, the 8-man tag of the Hardys and the Righteous versus Order 4. All right, let's see what's our time. What's our time cue here? Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't get a time code on this one. All I know is it's like the Hardys and the Righteous are all beating up on Agent Zero. Yeah, we saw a double twist of fate and double swanton performed each by members of the Righteous and the Hardys. So basically, we're seeing symbolic synergy and unity between the teams. But then Order 4 broke it up, of course. I'm sorry, just knowing what Jeff's been through, and then hearing him take like a, even just getting thrown through the middle rope onto a elevated ramp that's up to the ring, just watching him like the side of his body hit that ramp and hearing that thud, that's still just Hey, you know what? Good heel finish. Good heel finish. I like that. Good heel finish. Like the baby faces are working together. They're on the same page, but the heels had a manager with some powder in the eyes. But wait, we got some Elijah, pal. Whoop, whoop. Or Elias, I should say. Sorry. Nice, Nelson. Whoop, whoop. In fact, that earns a cheers, generals. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Hey, good character and story development right there. Of course, we talked about this earlier. The Chekhov's gun. Daria Ray gave away the payoff. She said, "You're not going to touch me with that cobra at all, ever," which means that's the payoff. We're going to see Santino give Daria Ray the Cobra. Now, how long it takes to get there, yeah, well, that story will organically develop, but it'll get once that story reaches a conclusion, and when it's time, Daria Ray will take the Cobra. Like that's one of the clear payoffs they're setting up for. And there's a part of me that's got to believe that she kind of sees a sense of humor in that. Like I think she sees the sense of humor in that. I got to believe she like she looks at that and goes, "Okay, that's funny." I hang on, having some stream issues here. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, tonight's feeds have been super wonky as shit. See, it looks like we're round 2, boys. All right, that one's still buffering too. Check out this one. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, we had issues tonight earlier with streams having buffering, connection issues. And it looks like it's still going on. I am so sorry, guys. Trying every option available to me. That one's not working. Oh, nice, Nelson. Whoop whoop. Dude, dog sitting. I got to figure out how to get a part-time gig doing that. That sounds like fun. And so it's a weird thing. I don't get it. Dogs love me. I don't understand it. All right, there we go. Whoop whoop. Main event time. Ooh, I just thought of something. What if they did this for a storyline? So what if Nemeth and Edwards try to cash in at the same time, but then Leon invokes option C as like a backup plan, where it's like with his reasoning being, hey, if it's got to be someone other than you, then how about me instead? Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's definitely like a word. Yeah, that's definitely seems like a word of mouth. That's how you get work type of type of industry. Like if people can trust you with their pet, they're going to put you over to everybody they know. Because, like, hey, you need somebody to take care of your pet. Oh, I know this dude. He took great care of my dog. My dog loves this dude. Your dogs would love him too. It's this guy, and that's pretty much how you grow business. Ring announcer got a little bit tongue tied there, and his opponent and his tag team part, his opponent, I mean, and tag team part. Cheers, genitals. Let's go. Whoop whoop. Let's go, Hammer. Whoop whoop. Oh, nice, Nelson. Oh, nice, nice, Hammer. Whoop whoop. That was one of the first. That was actually one of the first drinks I was introduced to. That was one. That was one of the ones that my family always. My dad, uncles, and cousins always enjoy drinking. Whoop whoop. I can see that. I can kind of see that. Yeah. How out of left field, and actually, they if they had the creative writing and booking chops to pull this off, how about this for a storyline? Both Edwards and Nemeth cash in their title shots, and it's basically either one of them's going to beat it, one of them's going to beat them, but then Leon Slater cashes in option C at the last second because, well, I'd rather if it's not going to be you, how about me instead of one of these two guys? Whoop whoop. Yep, and at least with Leon's character, he'd be the one. At least where his character is at right now. As soon as it's all said and done, he'd go to Santana and tell him, "And you're getting the first shot at this. Keep it fair, keep it on the level. You're getting the first shot at this." Sorry about that. I said need to take a bite out of my sandwich. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, at least for this, at least for a little bit longer. Jimmy John's has a deal where through their app, you can make any sandwich a combo for $1. So in my area, at least the one nearby me, I can get any sandwich I want and then get a bag of chips and a 20-ounce bottle of soda for $1. Yeah, I'm not saying no to that. And then come home, cook some bacon up in the air fryer, throw that on the sandwich. Yeah, pal. Oh, I totally forgot. I forgot about the Moose effect too. How did I forget about Moose? I feel stupid for forgetting about Moose. Leon might even not doesn't even need to use option C because we haven't seen Moose on the main show at all tonight. He's got heat with Edwards. He's definitely got no love lost with Nick Nemeth. So there you go. There's your out. Get me Moose, pal. Get me Clubber Lang, pal. Whoop, whoop. That's true. He did. He did get some heat. Oh, and now I'm forced to make a confession, boys. I'm kind of forced to make a confession here. I've never seen any of the Rocky movies. I just know what happens in them. Which, yeah, I know. That means they're the top of the list for HMG After Dark. I know. Along with Jaws. Yeah. Yeah, I never watched any of the movies. I've seen clips and parts of them, but never watched any of the movies all the way through. But I know pretty much the basic story of them. I know. I deserve it. I deserve it. I know. I deserve it. I know. I've earned your slings and arrows. I know I've earned them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we'll fix that problem soon. We'll fix that problem soon. I'm sorry. We did for a bit. Me kind of in the confessional box that with things I really should have confessed. Yeah, that will be corrected. I'm sorry. I've seen Friday the 13th, but I've never seen Silence of the Lambs all the way through or Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I'm sorry. Please don't stab me. I'm sorry. Yeah, those will be fixed. Those issues will be fixed soon. Yeah, I just never seen it all the way through. Please, no. Please, 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 no. Please. No, no, no. Give me a chance. Please give me a chance. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I promise. Yeah, we now know. And now I know that what's the top of the list for HMG After Dark now. Nice. Whoop whoop. Give me Burt Macklin, pal. So I got Leon Slater in a 4-on-1. This is actually the smart. This is actually where you would bring out Moose for as Slater's backup. That would make perfect sense right here. Nice. Yeah, that's out of the Rocky series. That's kind of like the dark horse one I'm looking forward to. Is 3. Like y'all know about 1 and 2 and 4, but 3 is kind of swept under the rug a little bit because of how great 1, 2, and 4 are, and then how terrible 5 was, or how I've heard how terrible 5 was. I can't really judge it because I haven't seen it, but I heard as far as 5 goes, I've not heard any good reviews of it. And yeah, and reportedly, it was Hogan's involvement in Rocky III that led to Vince McMahon Sr. firing him. Yeah, this would be the spot where Moose should come out. Yep, here he comes. Indeed. Here, these little things what makes me like Moose so much as a worker. He slightly reared back like he's going to throw a punch and then throws the boot on Myers. Yeah, those guys did it well. Yeah, sorry if I'm moving a little bit slow tonight. I pulled something at work today with my back, so I've been using a heat pad to make sure I'm good for tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. It's Valentine's Day, so it's going to be a long day, long and hard day at work. And allergy season does not help either. And babyface is up. They just wow. They put a Slater over hard here. Whoop whoop. Yeah, the point of this match was to elevate Slater, and it did just that. And it definitely seems like he's been definitely been hitting the gym and taking in some more protein. Yeah, and we'll be seeing them coming up very shortly on upcoming HMG After Darks. Whoop, whoop. Rockies, I mean, along with Jaws and Silence of the Lambs. And that is it for TNA No Surrender, pal, which is a decent showing. Hey, if the idea was to make Leon Slater and get him over, they certainly went further in that goal in this main event. Whoop, whoop. All right, thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging and chilling with us tonight. It was a fun show. It was an entertaining show. Whoop, whoop. All righty, so we're coming up later on for Hami Media Group this week, or the rest of this week. And if you have not, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell so you make sure you get all the notifications. Sometime either between tonight or tomorrow afternoon, morning, late afternoon, early evening, we'll have the Smack Attack somewhere. And then last I had checked or heard, there's going to be an A show, special Valentine's Day tomorrow night. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage. And then we have HMG Insanity on Sunday night with myself and Jimmy T. And then Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, and the Impact Attack. All right, have a good night, Liz. Whoop, whoop. And then Tuesday, we got I Like It Raw. We got the A show. We got the Late Start NXT Watch Along. And then we have the Wednesday Locker Room. And then Wednesday, we got the Next Level Wrestling Review. We got the we got the AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count. And then Thursday, the Friday Locker Room. And then the HMG JCW Lunacy and TNA Impact Watch Alongs. And of course, make sure to follow us. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Hami Media Group. A lot of great content over there. So that is it for us tonight, but about 15 to 20 minutes. Anytime, Dan. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out and chilling. Whoop, whoop. In about 15 to 20 minutes, we're going to be over on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop, whoop. Going to be picking up where we left off last night with Final Fantasy IX. So I hope to see you there, but I'm going to see you again on either tonight or any of the other shows. Like Jim Carrey said in Truman Show, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all.